Alright, let's go. Playing against Punt, who's usually playing Amulet these days. How do you feel about this hand against Amulet Titan? I don't think we can keep a hand with like just no pressure at all. I think on 6 cards, I'm probably forced to keep this hand. I guess I'll put back second Blood Crypt. Do I know Squilla? I know of Squilla. I've watched his stream a few times. I have a positive impression of him. I'm just not super familiar with his stuff. But I love the Dark Souls no-hit stuff. I feel like it keeps me like super motivated when I'm watching it, and keeps me like, it's very entertaining to watch as well. The whole run can just be over at a moment's notice at, you know, any time. I didn't copy paste the GP winners list because the GP winner was playing Shattering Spree over Void Mirror. Don't mind if I do. Kind of awkward if I draw Bauble, but we'll live. So I'm probably going to turn that amulet into a creature, then heat it. So I can save my Kolaghan's command for whatever they get off their Karn. Could put Lurrus in my hand too. It's probably fine here. Because I don't think I'm casting the command this turn. Why do we Chalice and Zerva's Time? They play 4 copies of Summoner's Pact, and it's a huge part of their deck. I guess they can kill my Chalice. That'd be kind of rude, though. I guess I get to play the Chalice off the Lurrus. Oh, no! Oh, sorry, this is still locked off. This is locked. Okay, let's grab a Pyrite Spellbomb, I think. Just get in play. That is true, the Void Mirror turns off pack too. Kill Karn with Terminate. Big brain play. Yeah, this is a confusing board state, huh? Kind of a confusing board state. At least they don't play Grazer, yeah. Anything but Grazer here, please. This board say the ultimate chat killer. That's a great comment. Oh, man. Spike, why don't you play Saga in Red-Black? Look how many artifacts you have. Am I getting in with Spellbomb next turn? Depends on the board state, but I have left myself the option to. Why don't you command their Karn? Is that a real question? Karn's not an artifact. You can't turn it into an artifact either, because that's, you know, don't have liquid metal coating. Okay, opponent's got a boat. Kills the Lurrus. Then I'm just gonna kill the Karn with Ragavan. Bauble them. Grazer on top. Draw a card. Yeah, they do have the Grazer on top, so at least you have the Shizo to attack through. Might be a game over, though. Game over, man. Game over. Oh, I tapped the Shizo. What am I doing? I guess I can Pyrite Spellbomb, kill the Grazer though this turn. Crewing is an activated ability, yeah. So I guess I could have just left the card in play, but I'm kind of scared of this Sky Sovereign. Should have made them discard? Maybe. Maybe. Like, if they ever get this Karn off the field, then this Sky Sovereign is really scary. Okay, so here I'm going to kill my own Chalice, and then I'm going to Bauble them. And if I see a good card on top, I'm going to... Or if I see a dead card on top, I'm just not going to attack with Ragavan. And I just get to play, I get to play Lantern Control. Pretty sure their last card's a land. I guess there's not really any harm in casting this, just to double check. Yeah, still we knew it was the Girl Turf. Okay, that is worth getting with Ragavan, right? I guess I could have grabbed Void Mirror, but then I lose my Lantern Control lock. I think I'll just Ragavan them. I'm glad we've got all these artifacts in my sideboard, huh? We cast Bauble from the graveyard. Did you Saga? Saga's fine. Could get explosives on 0 here. Was it reason to play 2 Delusions instead of 2 Jace? I mean, I really like Jace, especially with Solitudes, but you could play Delusions instead. I haven't tested it in Stoneblade. Oh, did we miss lethal? I mean, they're also just... I know the top card of my opponent's library is Girl Turf, right? Like, this is also deterministically lethal, this line here. And, like, I just kind of took it before calculating if I could actually kill my opponent this turn, right? But, like, when you know your opponent's top card is Simic Growth Chamber, I just, like, saw a deterministically lethal line and took it without really thinking about other lines. Which is fine. Like, they were 100% dead. I don't need to, like, agonize over the best way to kill them when this also 100% kills them. Right, this has been my sideboard plan. I'm going to stick to it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I didn't miss lethal because I took a lethal line. And, like, even the like, this is just how I've always played. It's like... It's just easier on your brain power if you find a 100% win line and not worry about anything after that. Interesting. So I think I'm gonna go for... Ooh, Ragavan's interesting. I think I'm gonna forgo the Ragavan here though. But I'm gonna Inquisition on turn 1 instead of Channeler. This way I can set up for Voidwalker plus Thoughtseize on 3. And if I Inquisition on turn 1, it's just like it's likely to slow them down to set up for Voidwalker plus Thoughtseize. Okay, I'm gonna take that amulet. What does the EN 0 do against Titan? Well, in that spot they had Urza's Saga, which makes, 0/0, it makes tokens to exile to kill with the explosives. Yeah, this might have been a misclick, actually. I didn't really think about that. Guess I'm gonna play Ragavan, too. It's gonna be a concede. Yep. Play against Demonic Tutors. High stakes match, huh? High stakes match. Tutors is currently 2-1. Okay, I guess slightly lower stakes. I played against Tutors probably like 4 or 5 times this season. Dude just has to roast me before we start. Okay, I do think the Yawgmoth matchup is favorable, but our hand isn't necessarily ideal against it. 3 Wall of Roots and a Strangleroot Geist. I'll take a Strangleroot Geist. Weird playing so much, didn't you run? Yeah, I did rarely run into Prince. I mean, a lot of this is just variance, right? But yeah, it is true. I only played against Prince like I think twice, 2 or 3 times the whole season. Once in the last day. So Tarmogoyf has never really been too good in Ponza, where it's like you don't have a lot of sorceries to grow it, and you don't have the Discord spells to also grow it. If you do feel like it is just good, all 3 Tourachs, gross. If you do feel like, it is worth playing, because in your testing it's been surprisingly nice, I do encourage you to play it. Otherwise, I think usually it's a card I don't play in this kind of archetype. Questing Beast is not a card I like anymore. I used to love Questing Beast in these decks. Don't think it's quite good enough anymore. Oh, this is bad for us. Yeah, no point in shocking the Wall of Roots. They just get to sack it for a card, I think. Let's see. I would probably play 4 Ignoble Hierarch, 4 Ragavan, and then I don't know if you also play 4 Utopia Scrolls. You might just play those as your 1-drops and just have less 1-mana acceleration.
What's up? It's me.
If you're gonna play Wrenn and 6, I'd also really like to see like maybe at least 1 Cycle Land. You can maybe go more on Wrenn and 6 and play like 3 Wrenn and 6, 2 Cycle Lands. Yeah, I don't like Questing Beast too much. Stormbreath Dragon is a card that I think is... I'm super dead here. Stormbreath Dragon is a card that I think is super good in the sideboard of decks like this at the moment against the Solitude Prismatic Ending decks that are quite popular. One second. I think I've been doing 7 discard spells. I guess I can play 3 Tourachs in the play. 4 Voidwalker. I keep 4 Ragavan on the play, and then I usually cut some on the draw. Yeah, I'd like to see like 3 Stormbreath Dragon in the sideboard. I also don't think you need Wheel of Sun and Moon if you have 4 Endurance in the 75. I think that's maybe a little bit too much graveyard hate. I would like to see the 4th Force of Vigor. Your Hammer Time matchup is probably not very good, and the 4th Force of Vigor would help a lot. I wouldn't recommend Obstinate Baloth or Thrawn. I think that Stormbreath Dragon is better than Thrawn. It's a lot of sideboard cards for the burn matchup, but if you feel like it's really popular at your store or something, then that's fine. I would play the second Den of the Bugbear before the first Kessig Wolf run. I know these are a lot of loose thoughts, but I have tried to play Ponza, build Ponza. It is kind of difficult. These are just the thoughts I have. Like Forgotten Cave more than Peatland and Saga Wrenn and 6 decks. I mean, like, it is way better to, like, return Forgotten Cave than it is to return Peatland. It's like, you get to keep your land drops. It's huge. Thought about running some more Reclamation? Yeah, I'll play more Reclamation at some point. Is Tudor streaming right now? Because I'll probably have to raid him after this. Getting to go up to 4 Voidwalkers is really nice post board here. I'll keep this. Yes, streaming. Okay, cool. Alright, this hand is pretty soft to turn 1 Young Wolf. I could play Thoughtseize on 1. Kind of like that. Didn't have it. So next turn I get to go Bolt the Hierarch, play Ragavan. Is Tudor's all old boarded out? That's actually pretty cool. Respect for that. Darn. Ban Ragavan. You spend $70 on your one drop. I spend 5 cents on mine. We are not the same. Oh, I guess I didn't really consider that tutors like might pitch endurance here. I'm probably really happy if that happens though. Yeah, if I Thoughtseize and tutors pinches Thrawn to endurance, then is left with just an Urborg. That's pretty good for me, I think. Yeah. So and his Urborg Thrawn the last troll. We draw lands, we get to kick Tourach, discard Thrawn. Could also escape Kroxa if we draw a Bloodstained Mire. Probably better to get both cards though. Just assuming Tutors doesn't play anything here. Guess I'm casting Channeler. The 3/3 flyer is usually pretty strong in this matchup. Tutors does have to have drawn a land to cast Thrawn next turn. I kind of think that the last card is either a second endurance or Court of Calling, with the amount that Tutors is pausing. So let's hope it's Court and not endurance, huh? So like maybe Tutors will Court for Hierarch and then cast Thrawn. Did draw the land. Is Dreadfugue not better than IOK? There are a ton of relevant 3-mana spells, and spending 3 mana on a discard spell is usually really bad. But like obviously there are like pros and cons to both here. Get second endurance. Okay. So now we get the Thrawn. Is Tutors a paper pro? I mean, paper pros don't exist anymore. But I think he's, mostly online guy. I think he's cousins with Amy the Amazonian. I might actually not be remembering my lore correctly, but I think I saw a tweet saying that they were cousins one time, which is kind of cool, right? Do we have any cousins in the chat? I'm pretty happy to double block here, I think. Maybe I'll double block like this, because I'm also like down to trade Ragavan for Yawgmoth because I have Lurrus. I'm doing well. Okay, how you doing? I have a cousin. If you have a cousin, you are a cousin, I always say. 3 endurances? Oh my gosh. It's pretty bad, huh? Dryad Arbor's back for vengeance. And they drew Yawgmoth? Oh my gosh, that's nauseating. No, wait, well, hold on. Okay, sorry. The Dryad Arbor didn't immediately get in, so I thought for sure there's Yawgmoth was the last card. Oh, I was thinking about Dryad Arbor blocking Ragavan. I see. Should I dash Ragavan? I think so. Also drew land here, unfortunately. That's at least worth casting, I think, where I can jump block the endurance with it. Better than not casting it here. Definitely a funny card to hit. Although here I can just take 3. Dash the Ragavan. Maybe they drew Court of Calling, but if they use Court, they drew Court of Calling, he would Court for 4, so. Okay. Okay, interesting. I think I have to cast the Ragavan, though. To chump the Endurance. I mean, I could chump with the... I could just jump with the Blood Artist. Yeah, I've brewed Grixis Murktide. I don't know. People have been asking me a lot about it lately for some reason. Cast the Bauble. You got cast Bauble? What the? Oh no! Sorry, I was. Whoops. Okay, I was thinking that for some reason I had the decision between casting Ragavan and Bauble from the graveyard, but I don't know why I thought the Ragavan was already in the graveyard. I was maybe thinking ahead till next turn. Okay, whoops. Pretty big mistake. Okay, that's a good draw. Who needs that extra card, huh? Not me. Cast this first to see if they have Veil of Summer as the top deck. Probably, maybe we should have upkeep stopped. This does kind of bait the Yawgmoth attack into the Ragavan, which is nice. Birds is top deck. They shuffled. They shuffled the birds away. The 4th Endurance? Golly. Okay, that's pretty good though. Dude, no! This is lethal because of Blood Artist! Let's go! Why am I not playing a Blood Artist Kroxa deck? This is broken. I can't... The only thing that would have made this better is predicting it. Yeah, Blood Artist betraying tutors. That was a good top deck, huh? Better lucky than good. Kek W. Yeah, I'm gonna do this on the draw. Yeah, why am I not playing Blood Artist in this deck? Holy quack. The 4 and it's you know scary to know that Tutors has 4 endurances in the deck though. It's pretty bad for us. And I would love to draw a Voidwalker this game. 7-card hand with Voidwalker and 2 lands that can cast Voidwalker. Is what I hope to see here. It's not what I get. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Okay. Close enough. I'm just on different things, Balloon. Alright, Blooming Marsh on top. Evolution, Endurance, Wall of Roots. I can just take the wall. I can terminate the Endurance, Thoughtseize the Yawgmoth. I know they're drawing a land. I need to draw a red source, though. Let's see what they're drawing. Second Yawgmoth. Kind of intimidating, to be honest. If I could draw a red source, though, we're in pretty good shape, I think. Okay, there's red mana. So I'm going to Thoughtseize their Yawg. They're going to play Endurance in response. I'll attack for 3, and then... I guess I just main phase, terminate the Endurance. Since I mean, I guess if they Eldritch Evolution, I don't know what they would get, but I'm going to do it anyways. This was such a good top deck. They play the Misty. Their hand is Yawgmoth, Eldritch Evolution, Mystery card. Plays the Yawgmoth. And I might cast the Yawgmoth off the Voidwalker. But I guess I shouldn't do it this turn. I could wait a turn. So they can evolution this Hierarch into a 3-mana guy. Grist is fine here. What do you want, Yawg over the graveyard hate? Well, I can like sack Ragavan, kill, you know, I'm not saying I'm definitely gonna cast it this turn, but like one nice thing about sacking the Voidwalker for Yawgmoth is like I have Lurrus to get back the Voidwalker in a couple of turns. And then I can use that as a source of card advantage. Oh, I can give Ragavan Fear, but the insect token is black and white, so it doesn't, yeah, it can block. They have to get Grist here, right? I don't think like Messenger or Endurance really does anything. Stop spamming the chat, Metal. You can't post this much. You gotta slow down a little bit, buddy. Shinka, you know, if we're gonna draw lands, probably the best one to draw here. Guess I should have looked what they milled. Just a land. Yeah, not bluffing with the Shizo. Hey Evan, how's it going? Scavenging Ooze is the exiled card. I guess I don't have the green mana to use that. I really want to use my Voidwalker and replay Voidwalker this turn. Is it better to just... It's probably better to just kill the Grist this turn. Then play Lurrus. Can attack them with the Ragavan. Yeah, Tourach's been so good, Evan. Thoughts on replacing Alpine Moon and Sideboard for Feed the Swarm. Feed the Swarm is the kind of card you play when you start to outsmart yourself a little bit, I think. Like, it does answer Saga, but it's also like... you say it's additional creature removal, but it's like not creature removal I want in almost any matchup. Like, maybe you could point me to some matchup. Yeah, it's like I'm not going to bring it against Murktide, I'm not bringing it against Jund Saga, I'm not bringing it against Hammer Time. It's like really weak against all those decks. And it's worse at answering Saga than Alpine Moon is by a lot. And like a 2-mana answer to Saga is also, you know, can be kind of a problem sometimes. It's just the kind of card that like it's just like too versatile, but like not powerful enough. Like it's terrible against Murktide, you take 7 damage. Yeah, get Grist, replay Voidwalker, or get Yawgmoth, replay Voidwalker is pretty strong. My opponent needs to draw like Yawgmoth or Grist this turn. What's my point about playing Blood Moon and Murktide main deck? I've tried it. I don't think it's... I think it's also like not where you want to be. I have tried it recently though. Do I want Grist or do I want Yawgmoth? I think I'll get Grist first and then get Yawgmoth next turn. Oh no, I've played into Endurance here. Okay. I realized it just a moment too late that I needed to immediately cast the Voidwalker. But I didn't get punished. Yeah, if Tutors has Endurance, I can just fear the Lurrus, so I'm just gonna attack like this. How's Band Control? I've been liking that deck. I've been winning with it for sure. Chord for Yawgmoth. Oh no. I didn't really foresee this. Got really punished for activating the Grist. Should have seen this coming. Yeah, we should have waited on the Grist. I'm not sure. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. I think it's probably fine to attack there. Mr. Surveil trigger. Grist does not trigger DRC. Why don't we first strike Ragavan? They killed Ragavan with the Yawgmoth trigger, not with a block. No fear. Yawgmoth is a black creature. Fear doesn't stop Yawgmoth from blocking. Gonna proliferate on the Voidwalker. 1 card left in hand, though. We're still a little ahead despite, like, not sequencing that turn very well. Good attack, too. I guess I just take it. If I can get Delirium on this Channeler, I'm feeling okay. That's not Delirium. Do I want to keep that on top? I think no is the answer. That's the 3rd Yawgmoth down, right? Does Tutors play 3 or 4 Yawgmoths? Because that might be the last one. I think Tutors usually plays 4. Sometimes you just play 3 though. Did draw a spell. Evolution maybe? Yeah, I can get a 2-drop. 4, okay. It's not great news for us. What 2 do you get here? Just Strength Root, guys? You can get Blood Artist maybe. Why not block with Insect to keep Grist? If I block with the Insect to keep Grist, then I have to sack the Channeler to kill a Yawgmoth. I have to kill the Yawgmoth there. So it's like, I think keeping the Channeler to try to get Delirium and kill them quickly is more important. Oh, yes, and I should have attacked with the Insect. Yeah. Definitely not navigating this game well. Oh, yeah, they'll just get Ooze. Of course they'll get Ooze. Oh, and the Ooze is exiled. Ooze is exiled to Ragavan. Okay. And that is just... Okay, we would have lethal here if I didn't miss that 1 point of damage, but... I think with them being a 1 life, they probably can't come back from this, so... Sorry, Tutors, I misplayed pretty bad, but winning anyways. BM? What's the BM? Well, yeah, what was my BM there? I'll be playing my spicy brews, as you put it, whenever I feel like. How do you feel about this hand on the draw on the blind against no companion? I'm gonna go to 6. That is a Sam Pardee start for sure. Yeah, playing against Punt, and then Tutors, and then Sam. Okay, I bet, we could probably beat whatever this is. We'll see. Never mind! Never mind! Wait, is this the Time Sieve deck? If only this was Lightning Bolts. I'm casting Kroxa. It's not very good here, but it's honest play. This kind of seems nuts. Is this like... Has anybody played this deck? Is this like in any way a reasonable start? Or is this just how the deck performs? I think I'm dead. I'll take a draw step. If I draw lightning, okay. I'll concede. We had a pretty bad mulligan too. So the Alpine Moons and the Voidwalkers and the Explosives. I'm somewhat familiar with this deck list. I can't tell you exactly what it looks like from heart though. Probably 6 discard spells. Tourach actually grows a lot from the cookbook triggers, right? Probably trim on Kroxa. Trim a Bauble, we can have all these explosives. Cut 1 Tourach? Maybe we'll just cut all the Kroxas. Kroxa seems kind of bad here. Yeah, and we can just cast Tourach as a 2-drop and it's going to get grown off the cookbook. So we keep this, and then we go... I think I'll fetch on turn 1. So that I can go Shinka on turn 2. I can't do that if I play the Crypt. Because I want to have maximized chance at Delirium. Turn 1 Cookbook. Discard Daredevil, trigger Daredevil. Play Bauble. Good draw. So we need 2 types for Channeler here. That's 1. No, sorry, that's not 1. Never mind. Easy, take Asmo. Hand over there is not looking too good. See what their top decks are. Oh, they get 2 draws because they also have the Bauble. That's right. So hand is Scalding Tarn, Spire of Industry, Blood Fountain, Oval Chase Daredevil, 2 mystery cards. They play the Spire of Industry. Pass back. I'm just going to main phase this Kolaghan's Command. Getting these channelers up to 3/3 is a pretty big priority for me here. It's going to deal them 2 instead of making them discard, of course, with the Daredevil in hand. We just need 1 type here. Creature or artifact. Bummer. 1 more look. There we go. A Braid, okay. Surprised not main phasing their Braid there. It's not a huge deal. Plays the Blood Fountain. Blood Fountain's a pretty good card. Loot away the Daredevil. Yeah, Blood Fountain, I do like how that card plays with Daredevil. So I think I'm going to go... Oh, interesting draw. I think the lines here is still Lurrus, Channeler, Heat. Although I can wait on the Heat until they make a token. I don't need to Heat right now, right? Which is better if they have Unearth. Yeah, I put on Sam Pardee. I feel like I've played against Sam like many times, especially recently, and this I feel like it's the first time everybody's like, it's Sam Pardee. Which is, I do like Sam a lot, of course, but it's the first time the chat's been like really excited about it, I feel. All the Sam fans in the chat. Do I cast the Heat now? It's probably fine to cast now. The Sam stands? Is that what you guys call yourselves? Alright. 1 game 2. Maybe I should just be on 4 Heat just for the mana efficiency. Although I'm a bit worried about getting Delirium early. Maybe I'll play 1 Terminate, 3 Heat. Keepable hand. If I draw a land, I'm going to play Ragavan on 1. If I draw a spell, I'm going to play Channeler Bauble probably. Okay, there's the land. I can probably afford to hold the Bauble for the Channeler. It's like a little greedy, but I think it's fine. Asmo will be kind of awkward. I guess not, because we just get 2 explosives, the Asmo, right? Discard Engineer, play Asmo. Yeah, not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we get to go explosives on 0. Oh, that they have a second cookbook. So now if I explosives on 0, I can make them discard another card, and they discarded Engineer, so they'd be discarding a relevant card too. Any chance it's better to just Voidwalker first? I'm kind of okay with them using the Asmo to kill Voidwalker this turn. Especially if the E on 0 might just be crazy good against the Saga here, right? We can't let them untap with Asmo 2 Cookbook? Why not? Why can't... They don't have Daredevil. Why can't we let them untap? Like, if they want to use 2 cards effectively to kill Voidwalker, I think that's just okay. And maybe next turn we go Channel or Bauble Explosives. And maybe we don't. No, Doom said it wasn't his brew, I think. Or maybe this was Doom's brew actually. Because I was talking about he said that the red black elementals deck wasn't his brew, but maybe this one was. So Fatal Push means no Saga tokens being made this turn. 2 cards in hand. Going to discard with the Cookbook. Discards another Engineer. It's really good for me, I feel. And then Unearth's Engineer. Okay, okay. Then what are we putting in the graveyard? Can you activate this instant speed? You can. Putting a Manufacturer in the graveyard. Okay. So let's go red. I guess I could E. The problem with EE on 0 here is like if Sam has a needle, it's really bad for me. Yeah, I think I'm just fine to do this. Because I can save Kolaghan's command for needle this way. I think I'll graveyard that. See what they're drawing. Another Saga. It's good to know about. Can maybe find Alpine Moon. Graveyard that, I guess. So our opponent's going to make a Saga token here, and then I really doubt... Okay, that's a good draw. Yeah, I doubt they're going to just needle explosives. They might. They just get a Bauble. Okay, so they do get to kill one of my 2 creatures with Asmo here, if they want to, which I'm sure they will. They're gonna know about this card, which is Ragavan. So I guess yeah, they're definitely gonna kill the Channeler, right? Another Ragavan in the yard. Pop this. Yeah, they're gonna kill my Ragavan with the food tokens. Oh, sorry. Channeler. I thought they'd kill the Channeler because they knew about this Ragavan. Maybe they just don't want to get hit. I don't know. Pretty good exchange for us, though. Let's draw 2 extra cards here. One of them was Bauble, one of them was Polluted Delta. I'm just gonna attack with both. Okay, my Magic Online crashed. Am I still live? Looks like Magic Online's being updated. Draw step 7 with Kolaghan's command. I mean, they have a Mishra's Bauble. They get an extra draw. I am still live? Okay, cool. Suspicious? What's suspicious? I think it's just the client crashed when they updated the like ban gauntlet thing, probably. Maybe I should wait on the Kolaghan's commands. I can put Lurrus in my hand here. I could also play Voidwalker. Let me play the Voidwalker. Changed my mind in the middle of the crash. The client's like, no, don't do it. Just blow up, just explosives the tokens. Don't use the command yet. Okay, they like the card enough to draw it, and then they shuffle, get an island. Surza Saga Chapter 3 comes, but Sam misclicks, I think, doesn't make a token. Emery, interesting. Exiles these cards. So I guess I'll just Kolaghan's Command in the upkeep, just kill both these. Seems like a misclick on Sam's part. Oh, bro, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Alright, that gives me Delirium. Nothing over there that I really want to. Voidwalker, so I'm just going to attack for 8, put my opponent down to 6. Gonna cook by the book. I think I'll just let it fizzle so I can maybe activate Din next turn. Sam says, who needs an extra 5/5 anyways? It was me. I needed the extra 5/5. Yeah, I made that same misclick a few times. Well, shout out to the believers. We're 3-0. Things are looking okay. I did trophy my last time. Maybe I'll just only play Black Red all day tomorrow or something and just catch up to tutors in a day. Lurrus revealed. Playing against Lurrus. Can't keep this. Can keep this one. Put back the mountain, I think. What time zone am I in? Central Standard Time. Couldn't think of a joke in time. Couldn't think of a joke in time. Are there any changes I make to the blue-black thing dice if I played in paper? Paper versus not paper doesn't impact deck building decisions very much. I like the last list I posted. Maybe I'll play it again soon. I 5-0'd with it recently. I've been liking red-black more than Grixis lately. Both are viable. The Mirror? Could be Jund Saga too. Hope it's the Mirror. Jund Saga is our worst matchup. No green mana, no green mana, no green mana, no green mana. I mean, mulliganing on the play though, the Mirror is not a good place to be at all. But I'd rather mulligan on the play in the Mirror than play Jund Saga. They just have all the edges in the matchup. The modern Band Gauntlet seems pretty unbalanced. That's probably by design, right? Oh, rough. Oh boy, that is the top deck of a trophy right there. That's the kind of top deck you need to trophy. Let's freaking go. They missed their land drop too. They just discarded a Terminate, so they must have another one. Okay. What does Jund Saga do better against Black Red besides Lurrus mirrors? Yeah, that's the thing is like Black Red is better against most non-Lurrus decks than Jund Saga. There may be some exceptions, but you know for the most part that is the case. Okay, they must have Unholy Heat here, right? All right, so they definitely have Unholy Heat, or they're like really likely to have it. So why don't I go return Channeler, make you discard a card, play Channeler. We could also get Lurrus back. Lurrus is, of course, really powerful, but the problem is if they escape Kroxa, I have to discard my Lurrus. Discard Ragavan. Yeah, they're like 100% to have Heat here. And they fire it off so that they can play to top deck an untapped land for Kroxa, it looks like. Yeah, so any untapped land allows them to Kroxa. Their hand is Unholy Heat, Mystery card, and they also have the access to put Lurrus in their hand. They cast Tourach, fine play. No! No! I just missed. I just missed my opponent's Tourach. I just missed it. I just missed it. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, guys. One nice thing here, though, is I do get to escape Kroxa twice in a row now. Although maybe I'll just heat the Ragavan. It's so frustrating. Big lemon. Right down to 9. It's so hard to like collect yourself after a mistake like that. So if they still don't draw an untapped land, we've got a chance. They go to 12. We get attacked down to 7. Yeah, we need them to draw like discard spell, tap lands. I guess discard spells best case scenario. Tourach is a good draw for us, for them. Okay, so we at least get to heat the opposing Tourach. This is the one card I'll leave in my yard is Lurrus. They didn't put Lurrus into their hand, so they have something. But I have to go for this Kroxa, I think. Another heat. Feels bad when we're like maneuvering around that Unholy Heat for like 4 or 5 turns and they just top deck another. What are you gonna do? We do have this Den of the Bugbear. Did they find the untapped land? They did not. They also didn't put Lurrus in their hands, so they're going to kill my Den. But if they kill my Den, I'm 1 card away from escaping my Kroxa again, so I just have to do this. Do I actually have any fetchables left? Yeah, I have both my basics. Probably fetch on my upkeep. Alright, they finally go for Lurrus in hand. If I draw Bauble, discard spell, lightning bolt, I get to Kroxa. I have to make my opponent discard their Kroxa. Actually, their Lurrus. I'm going to return my Kroxa, cast Kroxa. I need them to fade. I need to fade untapped land one more turn. Need them to brick it one again. They've bricked 1,000 times. Yeah, they finally found it. Oh, damn it! Damn it! It's okay. I mean, like they just brick for so many turns. Really frustrating that misclick. It's like. This game is oh yeah, I'm just dead. I don't think I have any outs. Like but this game is like I think a win if I don't make that misclick. Now drawing our heat doesn't matter because like they just get to escape the Kroxa again. All right, this has been my plan of the mirror. I'm gonna stick to it. Got 2 more games. Yeah, it's been a long day. Been streaming for like almost 6.5 hours. Good hand. My eye is kind of twitching too. It always bothers me when that happens. I can keep a Terminate. Monkey on top. Glad I kept the Terminate. Yeah. I mean, I definitely need a break. I'm going kind of late today and pretty hungry too. Is what it is. So Terminate, mystery card drawn. Yeah, so there are a lot of matchups where I don't like to dash Ragavan aggressively. This is one where I do, especially when I can kick Tourach next turn. Not gonna bolt them so I can kick Tourach next turn. They have a 1-lander. Deal. My Sharingan developing? Hope so. Okay, they don't have a one-lander if they're graveyarding Shizo. What was the misclick? I meant to bolt my opponent's Tourach, and I just bolted my own Channeler instead. It was really embarrassing. Man, you guys think your misclicks are bad? I make mine in front of, like, 1,500 people. It's really embarrassing. Because they don't play the Ragavan in order to draw the card on top. We are in good shape. If they kill my Tourach, then they go down to just one card in their hands. We know they have Ragavan. I kind of hope they discard the Ragavan, but it will be okay if they don't. They graveyard Voidwalker, then they discard Ragavan Swamp. Play Shinka. Attack for 3. They didn't crack the Bauble. That's actually really weird, right? Now they crack it. So they probably have Kolaghan's command up here. So I can get Delirium if they... Okay, they just didn't cast anything. What matchups are this deck better than Jund Saga? Amulet Titan, Blue-White Control, 4-color Omnath. The main ones. Maybe Hammer Time too. It's at least close. Yeah, they might terminate. They might Kolaghan's command in response. So be it. Heat in response. What are the drawbacks? This deck is worse against Jund Saga and Grixis Shadow. Wouldn't mind a land, just go Kroxa. Another Channeler. Don't have Delirium. But I do get their last land out of their hand, or last card, which was a Tourach. I get to play Ragavan. They're top decking. They have to attack. They can't leave the channel with blacks to block Ragavan. A lot, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Is being on the draw better in this matchup? It can be. If you mulligan, like, you're really happy to be on the draw. The problem is, like, Ragavan still just can't take games away on the play. Tourach's better on the play. There's a lot to like about being on the play. Alright, they can't put Lurrus in their hand because I have the Kroxa. So we're pretty ahead this game. This game's not over, though. I'm going to skip Kroxa. I have found that this is, like, the most important thing in the matchup is Kroxa usually. It does mean that I'm really unlikely to be able to Unholy Heat my opponents. Hold on. I'm going to leave the... I guess just the Bauble in the yard. It's unlikely I can heat my opponent's Channeler, but I should be able to erase it if they don't, like, immediately top deck Terminate. So the win 6+ Saga is very strong versus Blue-White. Red-Black is better against Blue-White than Jund Saga. Like, obviously, like, Saga is, like, plays into Blue-White spreading seas really hard, but, like Red-Black gets Tourach and Kroxa, and Tourach is, like, one of the best cards of the entire format against Control. It's not, I'm not saying that, necessarily Saga is terrible against Control. I'd say Blue-White is slight favored against Jund Saga, but Red-Black is a big favorite against Blue-White. Okay, this is my sideboard plan. I'm going to stick to it. Let's go. I would love to win this match. I would love to win this match and, like, just, like, win the match anyways despite, like, punting game 1 with the misclick. Just got to play as tight as I can. I hate this draw. I hate having this draw on the draw. Where I just, like, a turn 1 Ragavan is such a nightmare, but you have to keep. You can't mulligan this. Sigh of relief. I guess I'm going to Bauble myself, see what I see on top. There's a chance I'm going to want to play Voidwalker on 2, so I won't play the Den until 3. Bloodstained Mire. I think I'll shuffle the Mire. It's not like the worst draw in the world, but I would rather draw a spell. They definitely have a removal spell on top too, so it's like I'm not super keen on just slamming the Voidwalker into open mana next turn. We'll just see what they do. Yeah, they have a removal spell. Into Voidwalker. It's fine. They're gonna Kroxa instead? I'd be okay with that too. I think I'll discard the Bauble. Kroxa is definitely a very good card in this matchup. Okay, I'm gonna do what I did last game. Hit with Ragavan so I can turn 3, kick Tourach. Also, sometimes you hit a discard spell or channeler here, right? Or Bauble. Bauble's like a little awkward because it like helps their Kroxa, but we have Terminate for Kroxa at least. Can maybe go Voidwalker plus Terminate Kroxa in the same turn. This is a really key turn. We're at the moment, I think, really ahead. See what my opponent can do to capitalize, and that's not very much. I know that they have a 1 mana removal spell in hand, so I think I'm just discarding Ragavan. And I can kick Tourach, and they'll kill my Tourach, but they discard 2 cards. And then if they follow that up by escaping Kroxa, I get to go Voidwalker Terminate, which is really nice. They're going to do 1 card in hand here. Feeling good about her spot. I'm discarding Blood Crypt, right? If they escape Kroxa. They discarded a Voidwalker of their own and another Unholy Heat. They play Dragon Rage's Channeler. Pass. See what they're drawing. A Kolaghan's Command, pretty good draw. So I'm going to return the Tourach, kill the Channeler. And this plays around the Kolaghan's Command pretty well, where they are not going to be able to use the return creature mode very well here. And I know that they're not going to draw a land for their Kroxa either, too, so I can afford to take my time here. How important can it be to shuffle your deck with fetch an opponent's upkeep for your Bauble trigger? If they want to Bauble instead, you don't give your opponent... It's somewhat important. Like, there are entire articles written about when to Mishra's Bauble. It's like it's a complicated topic. There's a lot of ins and outs to the case. But the answer to your question is somewhat important. It just all depends. It's all very contextual. So they're going to Kolaghan's Command. I'm not sure exactly what their modes are going to be. I guess make me kill Tourach, make me discard a card. I'll discard the Graven Cairns. And they discard their last card, which is another Kolaghan's Command. Let's go. We're so ahead here. Okay, although now I don't get to go Kroxa plus or Tourach Voidwalker plus kill Kroxa. Although they need a Mishra's Bauble or Bloodstained Mire next turn to escape their Kroxa. Let's just go upkeep, terminate, graveyard, draw. So even if they do draw a Bloodstained Mire or Bauble to escape Kroxa this turn, I get to go like Lurrus Voidwalker. Or next turn I get to go Lurrus Voidwalker if they don't draw something. Looks like they're putting Lurrus in their hand. Gonna be okay, I think. Amazing top deck. We've had so many great draws this game. I think we're going to the finals. Just get their Lurrus out of their hands. And they do get to Kroxa next turn, but we get to put them to 1. We only discard the Inquisition. Our life total is really high. We're in good shape. Yeah, Tourach off the top there would have probably lost us the game. Although we at least have this. Yeah, you can kick Tourach with Lurrus. Yeah, I feel good that I was able to collect myself after that super embarrassing misclick. But the key to if you're wondering how I'm able to do it is I've just made hundreds of embarrassing misclicks on this channel. And over time, you just get used to it. After hundreds of embarrassing misclicks, it just ends up being fine. So that makes it a pretty easy decision to bauble with the Lurrus, I guess. Is the last card a removal spell? Yeah, after accidentally dropping, it wasn't a challenge, it was a PTQ. Yeah, that one's still the low. So the last card has to be like a removal spell for them to have a chance. I don't even know what they could possibly top deck besides that. It is a removal spell, so they have a chance, I guess. I'm trying to think. They could draw engineered explosives, but then they can't attack. They're drawing Bloodstained Mire. We win. Okay. I feel so good about winning this match. I hate when like I misclick and I end up losing the match in these like high stakes moments. I hate losing to like the misclicks like that. But we didn't, and we have a chance at another. We have another chance at a trophy. We lost playing on stream for a 5-0 last night. I really want this one. Let's go. Also, there's about to be some really rich believers if we win, by the way. What are the odds on this prediction? Yeah, the believers have like 72% odds. Really, which is honestly really high for starting the prediction in round 1. Keepable hand, good hand. Sorry, my phone's buzzing. No companion, Ragavan. Wouldn't hate to see a 1-mana removal spell on top. It's not there. Oh, they're playing the Unearthed deck. It's awesome. I have to take Drown, right? No, I guess IOK takes my Terminate. Maybe I should take the Unearth. I have to take the Unearth, actually. Oh no, this matchup. I guess Kroxa is really good in this matchup. I found the other day. That's kind of a greedy keep by them. No! Oh man. I guess they could have unearthed the Ragavan. Okay, so they cast the Inquisition, so we're gonna get to kill the Ragavan, which is great for us. We don't know what their mystery card is. Hopefully it wasn't a land. Yeah, it's cool. They're playing. It looks like it might not be the exact same list as the Unearthed deck I trophied with earlier this week, but it looks very similar. They did draw a land, so they have Drown Up. That's so bad, I can't believe it. Because I guess I have to play Kroxa, because I just can't play the Terminate into the Drown. No, they're not in Shadow. They're playing. I think the Grixis Unearthed brew I put together earlier this week. That's what it looks like, at least. There's Snapcaster, Lurrus, Drown. They'll probably discard the Lurrus. I think I would have discarded Lurrus there, because you can snap Unearth on Lurrus. It's a good hit for them, really good hit for them. This Dreadbore legal seems fine. Dreadbore is really bad compared to Terminate against Titan specifically, and Murktide and Hammer Time, which are all like super relevant right now. Yeah, I played this matchup the other day. Kroxa seemed like a really unbeatable card on this side of the field. So we got that going for us. So I guess I'm going to go Draw Step, Terminate, so they don't get the upkeep Surveil. Then do I care more about killing Ragavan or killing Channeler? Let's see what they surveil. I think I have to kill the Ragavan. The mana generation is too important with their Lurrus in hand. Oh, they have another Drown. Okay. Well, they lose that extra mana. They get Delirium. They hit me for 5 down to 10, but then I get to escape Kroxa, which is pretty big. They bauble me. attack me. I think they should have bubbled me after attacking, because there's like no world where they don't attack, right? Oh, so I guess we don't get the Lurrus, we get the other card probably. Which is a Bloodstained Mire. They go down to 13, so it can attack me down to 7. And then they get to play Lurrus Bauble. I get to go dash Ragavan, attack for a lot. Yeah, them hitting Channeler off that Ragavan was pretty good for them. I might need to top deck something. If they are playing my list, which it looks like they're not playing any lightning bolts, which is good for me in this spot, of course. So we draw. Shinka. Okay, that makes my Ragavan dash a lot better. So let's go for that, I think. Oh wait, I'm just dead on the crackback. Okay, so I guess I just leave the Kroxa back. This was bad. This was really bad. I didn't realize I was dead. Okay, they let this happen. Sorry, chat. I should just cast Ragavan, put Lurrus in my hand there. What's nice is I guess they kill me if they have Unholy Heat, but they can't drown the Kroxa at least. But they've already used 3 drowns or 2 drowns. Yeah, they can hit my lightning bolts off Ragavan, possibly. They play the Mire, crack the Mire. Maybe they have Wandering Mind. They have a Heat. They don't have a Heat. They're going to Inquisition my Lurrus. Okay. Can't she go Smork on them and try to force blocks with Lurrus on defense? Yeah, I don't know what Smork means. Okay, put me down to 4. So I can go Terminate Lurrus, Fear Kroxa. Die in the crackback. They definitely have spells to discard. So I have to Terminate Lurrus, play Ragavan, pass. That's my only line. I don't think there's any. Yeah, I don't think Din changes anything. Terminate Chandler. Terminate Kroxa, attack with Din. It forces a block, but I'm still dead. I also have to shock to play both, which puts me dead to the Channeler. I think if I attack, my opponent's going to block. Yeah, I think if I attack with the Kroxa here, they have to block. They have a reason to. I think they would be afraid of burn. And so I can. So I guess I just. I guess I'd still terminate the. I have to terminate Lurrus because they can go Snapcaster to draw lands. Yes, so terminate Lurrus, play Ragavan, it can go to 1. Okay, we found a line. Found the best line too, by a lot. Dead to removal spell though. Yeah. Tough stuff. Isn't drowned face up? Was do you tell me? Did we see it off Bauble or something and I totally forgot? I didn't think that was the case. Yeah, the one in the revealed zone was an old one. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to try the Grixis Unearth deck again. It's looking pretty good here. I know they have Inquisition, but I think I want to get my Bauble Scry value. Yeah, getting the Scry that away is really nice. I can get basic Swamp here because I've got the Graven Cairns. Just take the Fatal Push, right? Man, that hand looks good. Okay, Bauble's their draw for the turn. Yeah, they're playing the Unearthed Brew I trophied with earlier this week, which is cool. So I'm gonna play their Island 2, take my Thoughtseize. So I get to hit with Ragavan, which is always, you know, great. Easy cast that. Mind wandering onto my side of the field, opponent? Or Wandering Mind? Then I take the Unearth, right? Could take the Snap. No, yeah, oh, you have to take the Unearth, because if you take Snap, the Unearth snapped. Okay, so now they get to go Snap Heat my Ragavan. Yeah, really timely draw of a land for them here. No dash in Inquisition. I would much rather cast the Ragavan. People dash way too aggressively, I feel. I don't know, in this spot at least. Like, when they've already used one removal spell, we get to Inquisition. Like, they have to have, like, 2 more removal spells in hand. Just, like, I think better for us to cast in this spot. So the hand is Wandering Mind. Inquisition mystery card? Or what's the mystery card? Or we know the card because they drew the land this turn. Oh, they bobbled, they drew 2. Yeah, it's Wandering Mind mystery card. So attack for 2, and then I should put Lurrus in my hand, I think. Pass back. Channeler. Wait, they're playing Channeler, so they must have Drown in their hand, right? Or they have a discard spell. That's unfortunate for me. And the last card is Wandering Mind to refill a little bit. They might not attack with Snapcaster because I've got this Den of the Bugbear. They've got no fear, never mind. Alright, I'm going to heat the Channeler instead of Bolt. I think Bolt kills all their creatures, but it could also kill them, so kind of an easy choice there. Alright, Den of the Bugbear, let's freaking go. Hit in for 6, put my opponent down to 7. Yeah, that attack cost them a lot there. They drew Ragavan and they started dash instead of playing Wandering Mind, which also kind of baffles me here. I feel like Wandering Mind 2/1 blocker is really relevant on this board. Thoughtseize is kind of a weird hit. They, you know, going to 5 is not something they really want to do, but they go ahead and do it anyways, which is fine. So I attack. I could put them down to. They block. They go to 1. Yeah, I'll just put them to 1 and have, you know, 3 lethal attackers here. Seems like the play pretty easily. There's Wandering Mind, Ragavan, mystery card. Man, Den of the Bugbear is an incredible card. Love that card. Got game 2. I think one extra discard spell on the draw over the Terminate. I think Terminate's kind of bad on the draw. Maybe I need it though. 7 discard spells kind of a lot. It's close. First time playing against the Unearthed deck. Yeah, this is round 5 of the prediction. Is discard bad against the Unearthed deck? Well, you get to take the Unearth and like stop Unearth from blowing you out. It's gonna blow you out either way. Can we keep? Do we have to keep this? Like, we're playing against the Ragavan deck. My opponent kept 7. This hand sucks. This hand's really bad. But it's so hard to mulligan like the turn 1 removal spell against the Ragavan deck. Yeah, I think it's just too hard to mulligan. I know that this hand's really bad, but it's also like mulliganing in this matchup is horrible too. If they don't play a creature on turn 1, where
what's up?
It's
me,
really
your friend, Aspiring Spike.
Dang it. Okay, if we're gonna draw a land, I'm happy it was Den. 400 bits on keep from Oink. They tap a mana, untap a mana. Okay, I'm not super keen to run the Voidwalker into like the pretty obvious lightning bolts. Yeah, I think this hand was a keep too. It's just not one like I'm happy to see. But I would keep again. Okay, so this turn I get to go Voidwalker, kill the Wandering Mind, and then have it be exiled and they can't unearth it. They did reveal unearth. You know, I do also kind of feel like just sick that I kept this 5-lander and drew 2 lands. But maybe we'll just rattle off a bunch of spells in a row. We also have 2 Den of the Bugbears. I don't think I can afford to put Lurrus into my hand super aggressively either against the discard deck. And it's Unearth and 5 mystery cards. I kind of feel like my opponent is tanking on casting Ragavan versus dashing Ragavan versus maybe holding up Unearth. Yeah, if they miss land drops here, that could maybe be good for us. It does kind of seem like they're maybe missing this land drop. Looks like a Ragavan dash. All right, I'm going to be fuming if this hits like a channeler. Okay. Thank you, Ragavan, for getting the Blackcleave clips off the top. You're a hero, Ragavan. You are a hero all along. Oh, they do have another land. Okay. Usually want to hold Shinka just to like maybe surprise your opponent with it. Kolaghan's Command is obviously a good draw. I hope that they drown my bolts. And then get to resolve Kolaghan's Command. They didn't drown the bolts. Oh, they couldn't drown the Kolaghan's Command. Oh my gosh, they couldn't drown the Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, definitely should have cast Command first. Feels bad. Okay, I need to fade a Ragavan hit. Super, super punished. I can't believe it. This big mistake by my part. His explosives mystery card. Ragavan hit another land. Thank you, Ragavan. Ragavan's been so good for us this game. The EE on 3. It's fine. I don't have enough black mana to play Voidwalker. So I can Den of the Bugbear, get a token. I can just I can kick Tourach. Let me kick the Tourach. They could have Unearth, they could have land, they could have a few different cards. Okay, that's bad for me. Hit me with Ragavan again. I feel slightly ahead if they brick again, but they've bricked on the Ragavan so many times. I can't believe it! Ragavan hit 3 lands! Let's go! I love you, Ragavan. Please hit me. Please hit me. They drew a land for turn. Okay, so we get to go now. Oh, do I want to cast Tourach? I think I cast Tourach, not Voidwalker. So I can block the Ragavan with first strike. I know I said I want to get hit by the Ragavan, but that was a ruse. Wait, did I draw a land again? Yikes. It's okay, it's okay. We're like slightly ahead, and I'm really happy to have these 2 dens. This top deck is a really big turn for them, though. Damn it. Okay, so let's see what they hit off the monkey. They bricked so many times. They bricked again! I can't believe it! And we drew a lightning bolt. Let's freaking go. I can't believe how lucky we've gotten. I'm gonna bolt the monkey. I think it's better to play around Counterspell than dash Ragavan, but whatever. Can I double activate now for Okay, so if they kill my den pre-combat, I get to activate the other den. How did they Lurrus? They're playing a brew of mine. They have Lurrus in the main deck. Yeah, I should have let Ragavan hit. Obviously, would have hit another land. You can activate the first one twice for extra goblin. Not with, I don't have enough mana. I'm 1 mana short. I know you can do that, but I was 1 mana short, right? Oh no, I wasn't. I wasn't 1 mana short. Okay. Although I think this is better though, because if they kill the first den, I get to activate the other one. Right? They cycle Unearth. Yeah, I think that was better. To play around a removal spell on the first den. Let's go! I can't believe it! Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. So, there was like that was such an incredible league. Hold on, I can't get my chat up. We had to be Punt, Demonic Tutors, Sam Party, and then we had a horrible misclick in this game where I tried to bolt my opponent's Tourach. I bolted my own Dragon Rage's Channeler. I just missed the Tourach. And I lost game 1 of this match because of that mistake. Won the match. And then my game 3 hand in this match was so bad. But I ended up Ragavan just hit 4 lands and I won. Crazy. Feels really good to get a trophy after a somewhat dry beginning to this week. Let's open these chests, huh? Long stream today. Thanks, Terrific, for the gifted sub. What a stream, huh? Feels great. Also, believers are about to get rich. Believers are about to get super rich. Let's freaking go. Samwise, resubscription for the 5 months. And Bionic Broccoli with the 2 months. Thank you, guys. What a stream, huh? That was pretty good. Alright, now I have to go move a dresser that Esther's dad is bringing over.